Good morning, traders. Got a lot of possible things moving today. Right now, it looks like the Reddit Raiders are trying to win the battle on what is this? Clove right now. AEHL. This is up pretty high. OEG has really good PR. It's starting to come back up and cross here. Keep a close eye on that and start going through here. Oxbar, I'm still holding 10 shares of. I forgot I had this yesterday, but I'm gonna keep swinging that just to see. So I like what it's looking like. NEXT, I still have my 40 shares that I did not get locked out on yesterday. I'm waiting to see if it's gonna come back up. It started to make a little U shape there. EHL. That looks like trash. Kodak pulling back. Clove. Works. This could be interesting. I may jump in here. I'm jumping in here. It's starting to push up. Looks like it's going to push for this pre-market high at 230. Very low float above all indicators at the moment. 20 crossing over the 50 here on the 1 minute chart. But break over 230, it's going to have some room to run. Let's put Works on the watch list there. Close, pulling back. Okay, here goes Works starting to move here. And boom, new high a day. So this thing really gets going here or not? $250 is going to be next resistance. So far, so good on this, hitting that new high. Just getting out of a 230 a little bit, a little resistance there. Everything else kind of selling off here. A lot of volume on this NASDAQ gainer list here. Zeal. WATT. They've got a decent PR. Geo. Works pulling back a little bit. OEG had a chance, but now it's dropping off. Interesting. All of the AMC sold off too. All of the all of the Wall Street Bets plays are looking crazy. Although I'm tempted to take a shot here on Clove at 25. Yeah, I'm gonna hop in Clove for 10 shares just to see, because we are getting a little double bottom here. Just to see if this is gonna get going again. If it holds up 25, it could, but if it cracks 25, it's gonna crash. It's hard to tell with these social media pumps. As I was saying last night, they're a little wonky. It is below all indicators, so. I'm just gonna put stop loss down here under 24. I'm gonna risk $10 on trying to see if this thing is gonna rip. Work's still looking good. Lots of climbing. E-Trade's acting funny. I've never used E-Trade. Okay, AEHL can come off. That's looking stupid. Oh, it looks like Clove may crack. We'll see. We'll see what happens with it. Like I said, I'm going to risk $10 to see if it's going to rip. But that's about it. Watt is still pushing. OEG still might be alive, Dom. May have a chance. Uh-oh. Here goes Clove popping up. It's actually a little double bottom on Clove. Let's see what happens. Works just pushed up for a new high. Not too bad there. It's good to see. And now it just came right back down. Well, this thing is all over the place. This is only 10 million in float, so if big volume comes in, because we haven't had that much volume on it yet. We've had 2.3 million shares, which is decent volume. But if big volume comes in, this thing could explode. So we'll see what it does. Clove cracking 25 again. Yeah, Clove just needs to try to hold up 25 if it's going to rip. But it may not be able to do it. Here, there's more on OEG. What is OEG? Is that the one with the good news on the... yeah. Oh yeah, OEG. Yeah, this is really good PR on OEG. So I didn't realize that's the one you were talking about. Yeah, this absolutely could run the rest of the day. And that good a PR, I kind of like it. Where it's at. Coming off of that 200. I'm gonna give that a second to figure itself out here. Okay, this is done. That's done. BPGIE is done. Yeah, it's definitely worth a follow. Maybe even into tomorrow too, because of how good that PR is. But you know, sometimes PR doesn't matter, so it's gonna be hard to tell. Geo still popping up, and this thing just keeps running. Yeah, yeah, I'm not mad at OEG. It just needs to hold above that 200 right now for now. If it can hold above that for a little bit, we could see a move on it. Well, let's see what happens here. It works. It's being a slow climber, which I'm fine with. I'm still kind of getting stuck in this 230-ish, 235-ish area. Yeah, I can see some sellers sitting on 233. I'm just gonna keep letting it do let it do its thing. But you see that nice 20-day cross over the 50. So far, a decent 20-cent move. Uh-oh. Close starting to come back alive a little bit. If it pushes up to these indicators, it may go nuts. Let's see what these Reddit traders do with this. They are trying. They are trying. I don't know if they're going to win this battle or not. OEG cracking. Oh, works popping up again. Works up to 250 just about. I think break at 250, big volume comes in and we get halted. But if it doesn't break 250, I'll probably pull back for a little bit. Yeah, you can see it's getting rejected there at 240, 245-ish area. But it won't take much volume. 1 million in buying volume candle and this thing will more than likely rip. And see, OEG is very close to making a new low. Oh, and there it goes, making a new low. So nothing there on OEG at the moment. Yeah, Wish is one of them. They're also trying to push up Wendy's. I don't know why. Well, they're losing at that battle too. And Wish. Losing all the battles. Oh, OEG might try to work its way in there. CLNE. Maybe. It needs to get back above all these indicators on the 1 minute if it's going to do anything. Right now, it could just easily keep selling off. That 20-day just crossed over these other EMAs and is pointing down, so it's bearish at the moment. Yeah, they're starting to lose this battle on Clove. 25 is still trying to hold a support. Don't get caught up in the news of OEG. Just because it's really good news doesn't mean necessarily that it will rip. It is very good news, but and I mean it could get going. Let's see, what am I looking at? That's what? How's OEG at? There's OEG. If the 20-day can hold above the 200 and it doesn't crack below there, then I probably would look for an entry on OEG. Boyworks is being such a slow play. Boy, the Wall Street bets traders are losing the day. Good Lord. OEG trying to hold up there. A little bit of buying. Like, what are they pushing up right now? Because I cannot find it. Whatever they're pushing up. It's none of the ones they've been talking about. Unless it's Geo. Is that what they're pushing up? Yeah, so let's keep an eye on Geo. God damn, there's so much volume in the market this morning. Let's see, AHT, nothing really there. Clove still holding 25. Works coming back down to the 20-day. I'm taking Wish and these ones that aren't running off. Wendy's and their chicken nuggets. Yeah, OEG maybe. Oh, I just got stopped out on Clove, so they're losing on Clove too. Clove just dropped. Almost $12 on that. Damn, that was. Well, I said I was going to risk $10. I guess that's fine there. But Clove could not hold that. Where'd it go on my list? Did I just take it off my list? It couldn't hold that $25 area. If it could have held, it might have had a chance, but you can see dump there. So let's look at Geos. It's trying to run. Geo's trying to hold that $10 area. Ain't no problem, Demon. Oops. Come on, fix the flavor going. AMD. Oh, wow. AMD coming back up, bouncing off that 200. But, yeah, that's a possible play. Coming all the way back up. But it is up 386%. So, I mean, it is up extremely high. Works is starting to come back down, too, a little bit. Let's go to a little bit of a higher time frame and look around. Ooh, I don't like that on the 15 minute. Not at the moment. Watt actually looks pretty decent. Oh yeah, Clove really starting to crash. So if my prediction was right, crypto should be warming back up. Because I called that this was going to happen in the next couple of days. Wall Street was going to get tired of the shenanigans of these retail traders, and they were going to dump all this on them, like they did last time with GameStop. And we got a little bit of buying in the crypto market, a little rebound. We'll see if I called it again. I don't know. It's interesting though. Oh yeah, AMED. Where we got resistance at? Right through there. Actually, may be a good play. This may start getting going here. GEO. AMED. God, I just don't like buying a stock that's up this much. It's trying to hold right across here. This is 1110 area basically. I think I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go. No, maybe I can't. Let's see. Oh damn! I'm out of funds. And Clove took up too much. But I like what. Oh, so damn! I don't have any more funds. What the hell? But OEG is starting to look like it may want to move. Break it back over that 20 and the 200. Yeah, that candle just opened up above it. Just needs to break over 575 and that thing could run. So keep a close eye on it. Let's see. Works is still slowly climbing. AMD coming back down. GL still alright. White doesn't look too bad either. Another little curl on it would be fine. Diamond OEG on a small position. I don't mind that. That's what I was trying to do, was start a small position on it, but I miscalculated my funds on this account. Now it works. I haven't been talking about it much, but that's because I'm in it. And as long as it keeps riding this 20-day, it'll be good to go. So this is another possible play to keep an eye on. OEG is trying. See, AMD coming back down to this 20. If it holds the 20-day here, you could look for a possible entry. Just want to give it probably a candle or two. Yeah, Works is fine. Works is just doing its thing. It's just slowly creeping, and that's fine with me. I'm fine if it takes its time before it gets going. Well, no, it's fine. What's the SPY doing? The SPY looking a little shysty. And you can see we're very close to the SPY breaking out of this triangle. It's trying to break out of the upside, but right now it's currently in a downtrend, so if it starts really dropping, that may start affecting things. Oh yeah, OEG is looking pretty good. I think you might get you a nice one on this one, Dom. Let's see, CLNE just getting back above all indicators. Still kind of in a downtrend. Got rejected at 1350, but break at 1350, it could get going again. AEMD. Okay, so it cracked the 100-day, or let's see, it cracked the 50-day, tested the 100. Getting bought up off the 100 though. Pushing back above 10. This is a possible play right here off of these indicators. Could get a little bounce, maybe back up to 11. OEG is really getting low on volume. Need to see some more volume coming in on it. I'm getting ate up on NEXT. Let's see. Let's go to back to a 15-minute. It works. I don't know, man. You really need to push up soon. See right across here, there's some strong support. Yeah, that's right at that 225 area. That's what's trying to hold. And it needs to hold if this is going to continue to move up. Let's see, what just broke for a new high a day. Definitely want to keep it on watch for a possible leg up here. Maybe look for a pullback first, but there we go. Now we're starting to push back up. Oh yeah, there we go. We're looking good there. Looks like we may get another 250 test here. Well, not a two. Well, the last test was 246, but if it, yeah, right there it goes. Hitting 249. We should actually test 250 here. Little rejection. Yeah, OEG looking pretty decent. If OEG gets back above 575, gets back above the 20-day on this 15-minute chart, or this 5-minute chart, yeah, just break at 575. OEG is going to start moving again here, because it'll be back bullish. It's testing that right now. Yeah, RMED's starting to pop up too. Oh yeah, this is a continuation pattern on the daily here. You got the first initial big green candle, pull back the next day, and then a push up today. But you would have really wanted to get in down around this area in the 7 area. It could push over that 9, but I don't know yet. See, works back down. What's going on? Is the SPY dropping? Yeah, SPY turning around. SPY getting a little dumpy, and everything's starting to pull back a little bit. Okay. A little mixed. See, that SPY has a long ways to go down to the bottom of that trend line. Actually, it ain't that long. It's only like $2, but still, it looks like a long ways. Works all the way back down to the 20-day. Needs to hold this 20-day. Starting to crack a little bit there. And this may be all it had. It may have just had that move up to 250. AEMD. AMD is pretty low float too. It's trying to come up and break 11. What's up, Elvis? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, the SPY is close to going real bearish. 1K in UEC today. Nice. Nice job, Elvis. Hey, you found UEC on your own cognizance, but yeah, man, I had a feeling UEC was, well, not even a feeling. It's just uranium. Like I was saying the other day when you were asking me about it, it's uranium, and there's going to be a shortage of uranium, which uranium energy is cleaner than any other energy that we have at the moment, and strong enough to power a good bit of stuff. All right, works is starting to crack. I might have to get out of here. I'm kind of like having a curl over. Let me look at it on the 15. On the 15. Damn, I don't want to hold it all the way down to 203 though. It'd be what, 20 cents? Maybe like a $10 loss. I don't know if I want to do all that. 8 AMD, very, very close to breaking out here. It's struggling in this 1050 area, but if it breaks 11, that thing is going to start moving more than likely. Trying to hold that 1050. It needs to hold. OEG just doesn't have enough volume, but it's still trying to hold up. And Geo looks like it's done. Staff possibly could make another move. So let's go down here. CKPT. Possible U-shape that 375. I already took that $12 loss on Clove. I don't know how much more I want to really risk on Works. It's got to come back up here soon. See, AMD just started breaking over 11 here. Oh, damn. And look down, and AMD has turned completely around. Boy, this is a choppy, rough market. Market is not doing things like it has been. Seen a lot better plays the last couple of days. than this. You see that's coming all the way back down. Couldn't break 11. Now it's back up to 10. Yeah, I don't know which way AMD is going to go at this point. It's going sideways and just bouncing between the 20 and this top resistance there. 10 still trying to hold. Oh shit, Works just dropped down. Works all the way back down to the 20-day. Yeah, this big ugly wick is not pretty. I'm about to probably take this. I do not like it. I do not like it. The SPY still hasn't started dropping yet. Oh, let's see what we got. AGT and AHT. Let me put a stop loss here on Works in case it starts turning around on me. Just real quick while I'm looking. Let's see. Come on. AHT. It's just kind of. It's above. Well, it was above all indicators, but it's cracked there on the 15-minute. So it needs to get back above there. And then AGTC. Yeah, AHT needs to hold $7 if it's going to turn around, but it's looking okay. GTC. No. I mean, this is up, but there's no volume on it. Like, this time in sales is not even moving. Like, we've been looking at this chart for already 30 seconds at least, and this chart hasn't moved once, or the time in sales hasn't moved once. It has a good chart pattern on the daily. It just needs to break over that 200 at 470 and $5. But yeah, it's just they're starting to move a little bit. What is the float on this? It's just moving so slow. Yeah, see, it's not even had 1 million in volume yet. It's had 69,000. It could theoretically rip, but the problem is it's not getting very much volume on it at all. Everything's starting to turn a little bit. Everything's not looking very pretty. Yeah, look at Geo coming all the way back down to the 50. Let's see, OE, where'd you go? Where'd you go? OEG's, yeah, it's selling off too. Alright, Works still trying to stay alive, trying to hold that 50-day. AMD still going sideways. This consolidation is going to either lead to a big break or a big drop here real soon. 57% toots. Yeah, no problem, guys. No one's been selling AGTC. It's just not. It just doesn't have any volume. I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't look bad as far as the chart. So, like I said, it's just got this resistance ahead of it, and actually, right now, it's still getting held up by the 100-day at 450. But it just. I mean, it's just not much volume. Gotta have that volume if you want a stock to move. I'm just trying to figure out what is moving right now, because from what I'm looking at, I'm not seeing anything that's actually moving at the moment. A lot of sideways consolidation. Watt may be a possible play. Coming up off of this 20-day moving average, possibly. Look at there. Ox bar is still slowly creeping. See, this is why I'm holding this. This doesn't have any volume either. But this is super low float. Ox bar only 5 million in shares, and it's bullish on the daily chart. Broke back above the indicators, the 50 and the 100-day. This 20-day EMA crossover, and it's been bullish above the indicators. It's just not moving very fast, but I grabbed 10 shares of it just to see, because it's making nice upward movement, and break a 3 Ox bar could get going, but it needs some type of volume, some type of PR, something before it can really get going. Works has stayed alive so far. Trying to come back up to 215. But Ox bar could this could also do nothing too, by the way. It could just continue to barely move. Like, it's kind of in a similar boat as AGTC, except for Ox bar is above all indicators, so it's bullish. See, Ox bar is above all these. AGTC on the daily is below 2 of them, the 2 strongest ones. But you are getting close to a crossover on the daily from the 20 over the 50, so that could pop in the next day or two if it doesn't do anything today. OEG still trying to hold. We're just not getting very much action right now at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, nothing there. Circ. C-Tech just came out with some PR at 8 o'clock. Big move on this one. This would have been a good money maker, but it's too far up now. It's too high to try to get in. So we got Codex popping up. Codex popping up. So we got some healthcare stocks moving for some reason. Kind of weird wonkiness is going on today. Guys, I'm gonna take a quick little breather and give the market here a few minutes to figure out what it's doing, because at the moment it's kind of slow. So I'll be right back in just a couple of minutes to make sure my stop loss on this is correct. 50, 50. Okay, good to go. I'll be right back, guys. All right, so work still slowly moving. AMD testing $11. Ooh, AMD is looking really good. Nice little U shape here. Just needs a strong break of 11. It's got strong resistance at 1250. So if it breaks 11, it's got room up to 1250. Well, maybe. There's a little resistance at 1150. But it's got to break 11 here real soon. See what else is going on. OEG starting to come up. OEG back above the 20-day on the 5 minutes, so it's starting to come back alive a little bit. GEOs looking pretty done for now. Watch AEMD here for a second. Let's see if it can break out. See a bunch of sellers sitting on the ask at 11 again. And those sellers are starting to get taken out slowly at 11. Buyers are trying to push it back through there. I just took them out. Eleven starting to hold as support. About to almost broke 1125. There we go. Still getting hung up at 1130 a little bit, but this is starting to move very nicely. Here we go, up to 1150 already. See if it breaks 1150. I think if it breaks 1150, it'll probably start going pretty nuts. You see sellers sitting at 1150. See if they get taken out. Oh, they're getting taken out. It's about to go nuts here. It's about to go nuts here up to 1170. Testing at 1175. Over 1175. 1190. Up to 12 here. We're going to test 12. Man, 1250 is the big boy line. So it may take a few minutes to try to break 12, but very nice rip on it so far. Break of 11 if you got in there beforehand. That was a whole dollar rip. Works back down to 207. Volume has really died off of Works. Kern popping up out of nowhere. Works really starting to crack. I'm not seeing much else going on. Other than AMED. Oh, nice open on that candle. Opening above the resistance line. AEMD starting to press back to 12 again. Oh, we're about to break 12. Look at all the sellers, though. A bunch of sellers sitting at 12. We're going to see them get taken out. See if buyers going to keep pushing it right here. $11.75 starting to build a support. Oh, a lot of sellers just got taken out at 12. One more push to 12 and this is going to break. Here it goes. Boom, there it goes over 12. Up to 12.20 and back back down to 11.30. That was a quick. This thing's getting crazy. This thing is getting all types of weird and frisky. All the way up to 12.20 and then pulled straight back down to 11.50. That was a 70-cent move to the downside literally in 1 second. That is insane. Maybe more than 1 second. Maybe like a couple seconds, but still. That was a little ridiculous. But it was a good test. It took out all those sellers at 12. I'm sure there'll still be more sitting there if it can get back up to 12. But that was a decent show of strength. It just, sellers are really trying to keep it below that $12 area. So buyers are going to have to continue to work on getting through that area. How's Works? Works still hanging in there by a thread. GEO may come back alive here, back above the 20. Sitting right at $9. Let's see, AEMD. Buyers trying to get it back to 12 here. Let's see if they can do it. Get some resistance at 1185. A lot of sellers keep coming in at 1185, so you can see at 1175 cracking a little bit there. We do need to push over 1250 soon if this is going to continue to run. Because if that's where it stops at for now, that's a higher low. Not higher low, but lower high. Because you got a high here and then now a lower high. So it needs to break over the top of this candle, make a new recent high. Yeah, GEO slowly climbing there. But of course, AMD is up 420%. Oh, 1250 is the high of the year. Even though in pre-market it went all the way up to 1850, the pre-market high is 1250. Or not pre-market high, but the high of the year is 1250. So 1250 is going to be pretty tough for this to break. Decent buyer just came in there at 1150. Yeah, works trying to creep its way back up a little. AMD pulling back to test that 11 support. Yeah, cracking that. Well, no, it's testing it. You see 11 still trying to hold up though. Buyers are buying it up at 11. It's 15-minute. You can see right across this 15-minute where 12 is pretty strong resistance. 1190, 12, so it needs to break over that line, but still bullish on the 15. Once it holds above 11, it should be good to go. Yeah, see AGTC now curling over, so without it getting any more buying volume, all the buying volume died off after the first 30 minutes. It's now curling over, looking pretty ugly. Let's take a look at Clove and some of these Reddit stocks. Oh, they're trying to hold up there. Now, yeah, all these stocks look bad. And that's why you don't follow the social media hype. If you're going to trade them, you want to trade them very carefully and make sure you have a stop loss like I did there on Clove. AMD definitely wants to try to break 11. CTEC still climbing. Pretty much straight up from $1.90 to $2.60, $2.85 still. Let's see. Geo still looking okay. INO is trending. What is INO trending about? Is this what they're trying to push up now? It's made about $1 move. But there's PR yesterday. Yeah, they got a partnership and they're going to share $100 million in costs for something. It's got to break the 200 day. The 200 day is exactly at $10. So $10 is very strong resistance on this. If it can break $10, then it could get going again. But right now I'm keeping eyes on AEMD. I'm actually in AEMD on my Webull account. I bought it down at 1036. I'll show you guys after this plays over. Show you how much I make on this. But I got it up on my phone with a sell order ready to sell at any time. But I didn't have any more funds, and I knew that was going to be somewhat of a breakout. It was looking so strong. And I had some extra cash laying around in my Webull account. So I said, why not? I'll take a day trade on my Webull phone on the app. I'm watching Thinkorswim right here. It's not like it's any different. What silver at today? I do not know, my friend. Let's see. Let's hop over to the trading view and find out. But like I told you before, it's at 27.80. But like I told you before, silver and gold and stuff, they're a little bit slower movers. But you can see silver's 27.80. Had a little pullback there, but bouncing off the 20 day, still bullish. It's on the 15 minute. Let me go to the daily. There we go. Yeah, so it's still, it's bullish on all charts. Silver's bullish. Gold is up to 1891. I was almost over. I actually did get over 1900 yesterday. Gold will probably push to 2000 soon. Yeah, you can see silver trying to break back over 80 or 28, not 80. Whoops, did I just close you guys out? I think I did. Alright, well, hold on a second, guys. All right, there we go. Now I can see the chat again. Yeah, Geo's still pushing. Yeah, some interesting. Look at this max chart. Some interesting dividend payments there. Looks like they just stopped paying dividends, but if the price gets back up, if they start being profitable, it definitely could be some interesting dividends. If AMD pushes to 12 right here, this is going to break. Hitting 1190. Very, very close to trying to push for another test of 12 here. But more than likely, if it touches 12 at this point, this is going to be a breakout. Woo! A lot of sellers at 12, but oh, they got taken out. They just all got taken out. There was like at least 200,000 shares sitting there, and they just all just got destroyed, just ripped right through. But we're still having issues here at 12. Oh, not coming all the way back down 11. This thing is, it may not be able to break 12. Like 400% up is so high up. Oh, it's getting all over the place. A 20-cent spread there for a second. 1150 is trying to hold as support. It just does not want to break that 12. Oh, Works coming back alive a little bit, up to 210. Works may end up being an all-day damn hold. Slow as it's moving. Let's see, we haven't had a candle on the 5-minute close over 1175. We got a minute and 20 seconds for this candle to close. If it can close over 1175, that would be a pretty strong show of strength. It's test 1175 right now. It's got a minute. Geo up to 950. Ooh, if we close over 12,
We got 24 seconds on this candle left, and it's looking like, well, maybe it's trying to close over 1175. 6 seconds. I don't know if it's going to do it or not. So that's going to close right at it. Yeah, close right at it. So it could go either way here. Oh no, it's starting to push up. You just see a lot of selling pressure, really trying to keep it under 12. Need to see some big buying volume come back into this. Or it's going to start selling off here. Yeah, it's up 400%. Good morning, Brian. So we got to stop testing this 1175 support. That's got to hold, and we need to be testing 12, like back to back testing 12, not breaking through 12 for half a second and then dropping back down to 1150. Like, we need to break 12, and bids need to start stacking on 12. Right there again, getting pushed back to 1150. That works, creeping back up slowly. Getting back above the 20-day. Hmm. 1150 still holding. Oh, nope, there it went, just cracked. Looks like this may come back down to the 20-day. Look at it on the 1 minute. It's testing the 1 minute right now. Getting a tight little triangle there. This is about to move one way or the other. It's either going to drop back down to the 20 or it's going to break 12 and start holding above it. C-Tech with that little volume still moving up. Oh, look at there. Oxbar up to 292. My little swing. I said break a 3. Oxbar could get going. I've been holding it for 2 days, 2 or 3 days now. Only 10 shares, but this thing can rip hard, so. Alright, so if you guys have any questions, suggestions, or ideas, go ahead and get those in. We'll give AEMD a few more minutes here. Getting close to locking it out. Like if you just joined, I know I'm not showing that I'm in AEMD on Thinkorswim. I'm actually in AEMD on Webull on my phone at the moment because my Thinkorswim funds are all tied up for the day. But I will show you guys that profit as soon as I lock it in, but I'm getting close to lock it in. Ooh, coming back down to the 100-day. See if 11 can hold here. See, it's done that today already a couple of times. Every time it's dropped below the 100-day, it's gotten bought up off the 200. And then through here, it tried to crack the 100-day and got pushed up. And you can see it just did the same thing again. Cracked to that 100-day and pushed back up. And the trend line still above the trend line. Like I said, we are getting very close on the 15-minute to the break of this triangle, and it could be to the downside. I especially don't really like this doji here. But yeah, we'll get a stream. We'll get a stream a little bit longer here to see what this is going to do. Kern's still holding up. And don't know. I don't know if AMD is going to hold up here. It's looking like it may crack and drop back down to that 20-day here on the 15-minute. I may have to take it for a small little win. TD Ameritrade is good when it works. I rarely use Webull to day trade. But like I said, the way that AMD was looking around that 10:30ish area, when it's getting ready to push up, I had to hop in there. I had to get in there on my Webull account. Right now, my Webull account is pretty much all cryptos and cash because I got out of a lot of my stock positions. My long-term investments for now. But if you look at Webull's phone app, it's got some really good information for long-term investing. Like you can find your balance sheet and the float and all kinds of stuff right there on the app for the stocks you're looking at. Like I wouldn't probably recommend Webull for day trading, but I do recommend it if you're trying to start a long-term portfolio or if you're trying to short-term swing trade or whatever. EMD trying to get back above 11 and hold. Works back up to 215. You gonna come back alive, everybody? Look, Oxbar pushed all the way up to 298. So we got a minute on this 15-minute candle to close. See, we're getting rejected on the 1 minute at 50-day moving average. Alright guys, give me just a second. I'll be right back while this is figuring it out. Looks like AMD is very close to crossing over the 50 to the downside on the 1 minute here. We are at the moment currently below that little triangle. Just go ahead and remove it. Okay. So, stock analysis on SIQ. I will do that right quick, and then I'm going to call it a day and just continue to hold everything I got at the moment. So you guys will be updated tonight in the last rip. UPS, is it the actual UPS company? Solar. So you got some pretty good support at 40. If it can get back above it, yeah, you can see right there where it's hitting 40 and curling down. So it needs to get back above 40. But I'm not mad at it. I like energy stocks right now. I don't know much about this one in particular, Canadian Solar, but it doesn't look terrible. Just be aware. Just be aware that this kind of looks like a head and shoulders pattern. You got the head up here, shoulder, shoulder. But it's a bit of a stretch on this pattern, so I mean, on the daily it's bearish. It's under all indicators except for the 20. It's been below the 20, but it's trying to hold above. Or trying to get back and hold above the 20. It's even bearish on the intraday chart at the moment. It's definitely interesting. I'd have to look a little bit more into the company. I don't hate it. Just going to watch. Look for that break over that $40 mark. And then you do have a bit of a trend line. The original trend line was there. Yeah, no, you don't really have a trend line. What is it trying to hold right there? 34. Okay. So there's some support right there at that 35 area. So right now it's basically in this channel. That's what's going on. So yeah, break of 40. It's good to go. See, AMD, what are you doing here? AMD is struggling back to get back above 11. If it doesn't start holding 11 here soon, it's going to crack. And then UPS. Oh boy. They had a nice pullback from some highs. You get about $4 a dividend annually. So 4 divided by 200. What is it? Let's see. 4 divided by. Well, let's see. 10% of 200 would be 20. So $4. So you get about a 2-3% dividend yield on this at the price it's at. I I would say it's overvalued right now. Looking at it on the daily, it feels overvalued. Oh yeah, yeah. No, this is way too high for UPS. On this weekly chart, it's got to come back down at least to 175. Right there, 175. Maybe a possible entry, but even then, it's still kind of high. It's not worth it for a lot of it's not worth it for a lot of investors to buy this high price of a stock for only a 3% dividend yield. Like, you can get better dividend yields on some smaller strong companies like Intel. There's a chip shortage. And this is just overpriced. But the whole point of dividend yields is buying enough shares or building a big enough position that you'll get some nice dividend checks. And I mean, you got to spend a lot of money just to get that $4. Like, I like IIPR better than UPS for a dividend stock. See, IIPR is at 187. It's cheaper, and you're getting for one. Look how much bigger the growth in the dividends are. In 1 year, they've jumped from 45 cents to 132. And this one, the cannabis REITs, but you got jumping dividends. You got a nice uptrend on the price of this. IIPR, I don't know if IIPR is overvalued. I think that may be undervalued. But UPS, it needs to come down, in my opinion. It's too much. It's not worth the dividend payment, and it's really high up. So that's just how I feel about it, or what I'm seeing anyway. Oh, AMD starting to crack here. Coming all the way back down, so this is about done. Exxon's been your best dividend stock. I'm going to have to check into Exxon. Now I'm in on Weevil at 1036 on AMD, so if it starts dropping any more, I'm going to have to get out of here. Some big buyers at 10 trying to hold it up. That's right where the 50-day is. So AMD just could not break over 12. Maybe later today or something, if it can continue to slowly climb, but it's not going to break through 12 anytime soon now. It's going to take it a while to consolidate, and Works is still kind of going sideways as well. What is Exxon's ticker symbol? I probably can just text it, put it in and find it. Yeah, there it is. ZOM. So yeah, you got some good performance out of it. Nice bounce from these low areas of 32. 87, 87, 87. So it's 90, 180. So it'd be like 360. Yeah, you're getting 360 annually right now off of Exxon, and it's only $62 versus $4 off of UPS. That's $190 something. So you're getting more dividend yield for the price of this stock. So yeah, I don't mind Exxon at all. It does seem a little high right now, but well, in the daily it seemed a little high, but actually it's pretty low from what it normally is. Look at that, 2009 all at the 117. Yeah, I don't mind Exxon at all. Down in that $30-$40 area, it's a no-brainer. That's absolutely no-brainer down there. Yeah, I don't mind that. AMD may be done. Which I wouldn't be surprised if this is all AMD had, because it did run. It is up 400, well now 350%. So shorters may be winning the battle. You bought in at 48. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. If the if the stock market crashes, I mean, you're probably looking at it going down to 40. So you could easily average that down and get even better position on it. The only thing that I would be wary of with Exxon is if they start doing all these policies and laws to get rid of all the carbon emissions. If they start doing that, then Exxon and all the oil and gas companies will probably take a hit. Yeah. Oil's a funny thing. I personally think oil is up because of inflation. But I definitely could be wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's what I'm saying. I mean, short term over the next 5 years or so, oil will be fine. Oil and gas will be fine. More than likely, really, oil and gas will probably be fine for a long time. But they are going to try to punish people who don't have EV cars. I almost guarantee they're going to try to do that. But we'll see. This administration's made some interesting moves, like they stopped building the wall to keep illegal immigrants out, and then went to Guatemala. Kamala did, I think, yesterday or the day before yesterday, and and the solution, instead of a wall, I guess, was to go to Guatemala and tell Guatemalans do not come across the border illegally. So that was definitely an interesting move. So they do a lot of talking. Of course, that's what politicians are known for, is doing a whole lot of talking. And very little of it that comes out of their mouth is the truth. So I'm not surprised by Kamala or Kamala or however you say her name exactly, but I'm not going to go off on a big rant today. Yeah, well, I don't think it's because Biden hates Trump. I don't think Biden even knows who Trump is. I don't think Biden knows who Biden is. That poor old man, he really needs to be in like a retirement home or something, just living out the rest of his short days, playing chess and drinking expensive whiskeys or something. But he doesn't need to be the president. But I get what you're saying. They stopped the wall because they were pandering to the people who voted for them, who hated Trump. And then because they are trying to keep their jobs by pandering, they ended up screwing up the border even worse. But hey, is anybody actually surprised at what the government does nowadays? I mean, let's just be honest. Paul, yeah. Yeah, best is a strong word. that's a very strong word. All right, I don't know. AMD is still trying to hold above the. What did it just drop to? It's trying to hold above the. It looks like it's trying to hold the 50, but it's struggling to hold it. So it may even come down to 9 right down here. I'm definitely not holding it down to 9. No way. If it drops anymore, I'm getting out on my Webull account. I'm not gonna hold this thing. I should have locked it in at 12, but it really looked like it was gonna break right through there. That was a good looking move, and then it just got rejected. Alright guys, well I think I'm going to call it a day here. Like I said, I'll give you guys update on all my positions tonight on the last rip. We'll see what's happening with the cryptos as well tonight. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.